4, 3, 2, 1. Summertime in the LBC. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the No Chasers podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blades.
We're going to get right into it today because we got a special guest in the house, man. Make some noise. This man right here, fearless in a time where,
you should have fear.
in a time where a lot of people have fear. I feel like a lot of people are treading lightly, walking on eggshells, including myself. This motherfucker does not give a shit.
No shit.
Make some noise for LongBeach Griffy.
Yeah.
What's up, dog? How you doing? The first time we met was at the Lakewood Mall.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw you. Were you taking a picture with somebody, or was I taking a picture with somebody?
I think he was.
I was taking a picture with somebody, and then I turned around. I'm like, "Oh shit, it's Tim! Yo, what's going on?" It's crazy because what about 3 months before, I had seen that you had followed me on like Instagram, and I was like, "Is this life?" I was like, "Is this life?" And it's crazy. I kind of hold like a grudge against you because when we took a picture together, I know you're used to taking pictures with people, but when you take pictures, you just it's just normal for you to just take fan pictures. So when you took a picture of me, I was all like, "You taking pictures like we're not like friends, low key." Like, so I was kind of hurt. I was like, wait,
we don't do the same shit.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. But then I looked back and I was like, shit, I did the same shit. So I need to.
It's just my go-to pose, man.
Yeah.
Nah, I followed you. I don't even remember what it was that made me follow you, but I remember. I'm sure it was something I saw and I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. I was like, did he just make that joke in today's climate? I was like, this guy's follow. And then I saw that, your name was LongBeach Griffy, so I assumed you were from Long Beach.
Yeah.
It would be hilarious if you weren't.
Are you from
Oh
Long
my
Beach?
God, of course, man. Northside, born and raised, man. Northside, born and raised.
Okay.
I love it. It's a beautiful city. I mean, it has its flaws just like all the other cities, but it's home.
I lived on the east side until I was 10. Pero like I don't really have any experiences because I was still a little kid. You feel me? Like my mom never really let me out the house when I was on the east side. I was off of like Cedar and PCH.
Okay.
And I was never really, and some people call it the west side now, but it's like it's a whole bunch of it's all mixed up. But I was there until we moved to Paramount when we bought the Thai food restaurant. You feel me? But you're from Long Beach.
Yes, sir.
And yeah. Let me tell you something, dog. I always post who the upcoming guests are gonna be, and I'm like, do y'all have questions for this person? Blah blah blah. I haven't had people this hyped for a guest in a minute. People are very excited that you're here.
Yeah, it was crazy. I actually looked at the I seen that you had the page had mentioned me, and I looked and I just started looking I was like, oh, Tonio Skid, oh, that's dope. I looked and I was like, Lumber. I was like, hey, yo, like,
all the questions are for you.
I'm
bro.
better than everybody.
I was like chilling. I was like, hey, yo, this is crazy. I was like, oh, that's mad love. I was like, so I like that. That even made me more excited because I've been trying to get on this podcast for like a couple months now.
Have you?
I mean, I hit you up about like a minute ago. Like,
you were supposed to pull up when I was just shooting a skit one day.
You did hit me for that. Where was I? I think I was out here. No, I was in Chino, and you want me to pull up somewhere in Studio City.
Yeah. When we were shooting the, remember that skit where I had a wire on me? And
then,
the
chicken shit.
The chicken shit. He was gonna pull up just to say what's up.
Yeah.
And then we couldn't make it work, but yeah, man. I just like honestly, dog. I'm so jealous of how carefree you are with your content. You feel me? Because having been creating shit for so long, I have a constant fear of getting canceled because of like some past shit I put out or like whatever, right? And honestly, every time you drop something, I feel like all the comments are, he trying to get canceled and he just can't get canceled.
It's kind of like a running joke now. Over like last year, that's like, I'm uncancelable.
Right.
Like people, they just say this man just can't. It just can't happen. he just can't get canceled. And it's like I don't really worry about getting canceled. Like I'm gonna be me at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't worry about that. Like I just think that the idea is just so stupid. Like you know what I'm saying? Like hold people accountable, cool, but is it really worth them? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, that's facts because I mean, even like let's say Kevin Hart, right, who just came out recently, like talking about like cancellations and shit.
Yeah,
and Kevin came out. Good month to do it, my nigga.
And he would say he's been canceled like 3 or 4 times, but like if you still making money, you didn't really get canceled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
And
Very
even
true.
nowadays, when motherfuckers say you're canceled, right, even when they really care about something, they care about something for 2 weeks and then they stop talking about it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So what really is?
Yeah. There's been very few things that I've been mad enough at to stop digesting or ingesting, I guess you can say.
Right.
Like, I'm pissed off at Joe Budden. I still watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. So the only thing I actually ever stopped fucking with was TMZ.
Really?
Yeah, after they did some dumb shit.
I never liked TMZ.
Yeah.
I never liked TMZ.
Well, they put me on an episode last year, so I'm not too mad at them.
I'm canceled.
Well, so man, like, so a lot of the questions I asked, a lot of questions that got asked were about you. You know what I'm saying? And like, are you ever scared of being canceled and canceling culture and people coming at you? And like, how do you? And you know, when you're coming up with your ideas for your sketches and what you're doing, like, where is it coming from? You know, because a lot of shit. So here's the thing about here's what I love about your shit, right?
Yeah.
You'll do the thing, and I'm like, damn, I can't believe he said that. But also, I'm like, that's facts, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, well, for me, like when it comes to like, well, going back to the beginning of your question, I had posted a tweet a couple of days ago. And it resonated with me very well. I thought about it over and over again. And basically the tweet was, it was basically, I post what I want and people post what their audience allows them to post, right? So going into this, I was just like, I'm gonna build a platform to where I would have a certain amount of people like watch my content, and I won't have to really worry about getting canceled because obviously it's edgy, but I just don't make content just to be edgy. Like I'm playing both sides no matter what it is. Like I just made a skit about Free Palestine, right? And people and they were like, and basically I was just like, he came to me, was like, oh, why aren't you talking about Free Palestine? Because a lot of Palestinians were asking, why aren't you talking about this? Why are you talking about this? I'm like, I'm not obligated just because I'm a creator. I'm not obligated to do this. But in the skit, basically, he was like, "Oh, why are you not talking about Palestine?" I'm just all like, "What are y'all blowing shit up? Are y'all being terrorists again?" But at the same time, I was like, because that's what my government is telling me. The U.S. is telling me this, right? So it's like, yeah, I'm saying all this like crazy ass shit about terrorists in the Middle East, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, but my government is telling me this. So you can get mad, but at the same time, it's like you just said, that's fucked up, but that shit true.
Right.
You feel me? So it's
this
like,
is the part y'all not hearing.
Like, so it's like, we have this notion that y'all be like blowing up Greyhounds and suicide bombing, and you teach kids to shoot rocket launchers at the U.S. Army, but that's what they telling us. Right. We not over there. We not experiencing that. So it's like, I make these like very, very edgy, this very provocative content, but at the same time, I'm adding a twist. I'm like, okay, this is what it is. Yeah, so it's like, what, you can't really say anything about it at the end of the day.
True.
I think you also have the luxury of creating during cancel culture, because most of the people who get canceled, they either did some shit in secret and it came out. So people are like, oh, I thought you were this and you're that, where you're not doing that. Everything is there. Nobody can think you were something that you're not. But then other shit is like from another time where it was public. People weren't afraid, but people also didn't care the way they care now. And now they read it and it's like, how dare you say that? Like when you hear the free people say they're from another time about the racist white people and shit. They really are. When they was coming up, calling niggas was cool. It wasn't a thing, you know what I'm saying? So you got the luxury of doing it now to where people can't dig it up on you. So I'm giving you this. Now what? You could be mad, but these people like it.
It kind of feels like don't make me tell you about yourself. It's like you're pretty much giving back what everybody's showing. You're like, oh, that's hard for you to swallow, but you think it.
A mirror to society.
Yeah. So it feels like it's a regurgitation of what we're already taking in, but you're just saying it. That's what I got from your explanation right there.
Yeah.
Because what everybody's getting from what's fed to us.
Yeah.
You're going, see how fucked up that sounds?
Yeah.
Don't that sound fucked up to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel a type of way? Exactly.
Man, see, that's what be in my head that like always has me concerned when I put something out, because I'm like, people don't look at context, like, or people be so dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do you guys not understand? Like, yes, this particular joke that you like, that you are pinpointing might be fucked up, but do you not realize the whole grand scheme of what I'm saying or what I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nowadays I feel like context is kind of lost, you know? People don't really look at the whole big picture anymore.
Or people take things out of context. People love to do that, especially Twitter. Twitter take a whole thing out of context, and then they'll flip the narrative and they'll be like, this is what he meant by that. Yeah. This is what it is.
Right.
He's discrediting this group, or he's discrediting that group, or he's being disrespectful. It's like, what? Like, you literally took something, you flipped it, and then you try to change the narrative, and everybody comes and they all have a mob. They move with a mob mentality, and they all just attack. They're like, you know what? You did say this about this, and this is what it is. And it's like, that wasn't it.
That's exactly how you feel. I know how you feel.
It's the read between the lines. That's all they do. They see the words and they're like, no. Everything else is what I decide is what you said.
It's the makeup shit between the lines.
It's the makeup. It's the read between the lines. I made up this whole story.
The dumbest shit I've seen on Twitter is people be like, yo, is Ricky Shucks problematic? Someone tell me, because I like him, but I need to know if he's problematic or not.
Like, you can't decide that? Am I problematic to you? Yeah. Don't like me if you don't want to.
Of course.
Why does somebody else got to tell you whether you should like me or not?
Shout out to Skillshare for sponsoring this episode, okay? Every human was born to create. Whether you last picked up a paintbrush yesterday or in grade school, you can explore your creativity and be inspired. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth, all right? For example, an internet OG like me, I don't know how to work TikTok, you know what I'm saying? I'm YouTube gang for life. But a class like Mastering TikTok, Stop Scrolling and Post Your First TikTok by Taylor Lauren comes in super handy for someone like me. I don't know how TikTok works. I don't know how these kids are doing it on there. So a class like this is helpful to me. And you can apply these classes to anything. They got everything from photography, TikTok, making GIFs, productivity for creatives, just a bunch of things to boost your creativity, get you out of that rut, get you out of that writer's block, and create more dope shit. Look, whether you're a dabbler or a pro, a hobbyist or a master, you are creative, okay? Discover what you can make with classes for every skill level. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable, especially when compared to pricey in-person classes and workshops. An annual subscription is less than $10 a month. Come on, son. Experience real improvement with hands-on projects and classes designed for real life. And I got y'all with a special hookup, right? Explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/NoChaser and get a 1-month free trial of premium membership. That's 1 month of premium membership at Skillshare.com/NoChaser. Look, man, with the world opening back up and people getting out there, getting it in, partying more, you might casually hook up this summer. You know what I'm saying? And for me, when I was in my casually hooking up days, I always made sure my pubes were trim and smelling good, and that's why Manscaped is perfect for you. They got a whole new situation for you. They got the Performance Package and their Shears 2.0 Nail Grooming Kit. And if you join the Manscaped movement by going to manscaped.com, you get 20% off plus free shipping with the code NOCHASER20, okay? This package has everything you need, right? The Performance Package includes the Weed Whacker to chop your nose and ear hair. They got the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and Crop Reviver Ball Toner to keep you on your A game in the heat. I'm talking about keep the pubes away, keep the stank away, and you're good for any random hookup at a 7-Eleven bathroom or a Taco Bell parking lot, all right? And just for y'all, I got a special treat. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code NOCHASER20 at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the code NOCHASER20 at manscaped.com. Tame that summer swamp in your pants with Manscaped.
So is there anything you ever put out where you were like, all right, maybe they right, maybe I'm tripping, let me private this?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I try to be fair sometimes though. I do try to be fair. Cause sometimes I do gotta look back on my content and be like, okay, maybe I was taking one side more than the other, and I try not to be biased. No matter what I do, I try not to be biased. But it was about maybe 2-3 years ago, I made a video about R. Kelly.
Yes.
And what I did was I had to make two, right? So the first one I made, it was about it wasn't really discrediting the victims, but from the victim's point of view, it was like they knew what they were doing, and that victim they knew exactly what they were doing, right? So a lot of people, they was giving me heat. Like I'm talking about, like I was just sitting back and I was just like, damn, kill myself. I don't know. That's wild, right? Yeah. But then the next day, I was like, okay, cool. You know what? Maybe that was a little biased. I made a To Catch a Predator R. Kelly.
Right.
And then people were like, I can't even be mad at this because this right here it's just golden. And until this day, that's probably, not to be narcissistic or anything, but that's probably one of my favorite videos, that R. Kelly video.
Man, I mean, that's great, bro. Honestly, man, like, look, you don't even know how many times I text Rick. I'll be like, hey, dog, this video I put out 10 years ago. How you feel about this shit? Should I private it?
And it's just like, bro, like, comedy, man, is supposed to be that, a mirror to society.
Right.
People take you as a character, and even more so on social media, because you're not playing a character. It's you. You're you. This is your name on this is you. So they feel like this is exactly how they feel. He means that, and he's trying to make it funny. It's like, no, I'm trying to make a joke out of the situation, but show you everything that's going on in it. Because people want to live in this ideal ass world where the right thing always happens, and that's cool, but that's not what's going on. And I'm showing you all of what's happening. And people don't know how to deal with that shit, but that's what comedy has been. And that's why you can't cancel Chappelle.
And there are some people that have to go out there that can withstand the heat that comes from the position. It's not everybody can do what you do. And there's a reason why there are comedians and people in those positions that go and aren't afraid to talk about these things. Yeah. And you can talk about the stuff that some people won't. Like, again, we think about getting canceled or our jobs or our family, and now we're second guessing ourselves, but there really are individuals that are like, nah, I'm good. I believe what I'm saying, and I'm saying this with a reason and a purpose. And for a lot of people that love comedians, it is really a platform for you guys. Like, there's an education that goes behind this. You're not just speaking without knowing anything about what you're saying. So there's a respect to it that where we sit back and you have to go, you're right. You're not just talking out of your ass. There is some truth to this. But that's the difference between somebody that knows what they're doing and willing to speak and somebody who's like, oh, I thought I was just being funny and now I'm going to take it back. Yeah,
I feel like there's a difference. Most people, they don't separate the two, right? They don't like to separate satire from the actual issue that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they see satire and they're like, oh, you're making a joke about like slavery. Like, that's not what happened. That's not really what happened. But it's like, it's satire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I play a racist, or I play this in a skit, and it's like, I'm an actor. Yeah, I'm acting out these things. So it's like, you don't look at Leonardo DiCaprio and say he's a racist. Man, he's a slave owner. In Django, you don't look at him and be like he's a slave owner. Or you don't look at Denzel Washington in Training Day and be like he's a bad person. Right. So why do you look at satire and be like, oh, you're this, or you're that? It's like it's
crazy. Like you know, and even when people would watch me do skits back in the day, I would have like ladies in the skit. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, how's your girl gonna feel about this? I'm like, are y'all dumb?
Yeah, like,
Do you not know this? I'm acting, bro.
Yeah.
To this day.
Even though I did think Leo was a racist in the Titanic, though. Let me just say that. Something about his vibe. And I was like, this motherfucker's racist.
That nigga says nigga all the time.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, what I had it. I just had
So
it.
many questions, by the way.
Yo, they love you, bro.
many.
They
Oh,
love
dang.
you.
Oh, man.
Okay, someone's like, okay, Super Sam 21 says, is there anything that you were scared to put out or regret putting out?
Ain't that the same thing?
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's just skip to this then. Like, you got the anime shirt on. Someone says, synonyms.
Apologies. Please just write your real
Cinnamon
names.
toast.
Griffy. He says, Attack on Titan ain't even all that.
You know, that's not hurting me. I
You
mean,
don't
if
care?
he said something like One Piece is not all that, then I'm gonna be like, then we have to fight.
Can
But-
I tell you this? I never watched anime until somebody was and then I asked Twitter. I was like, "What anime should I start watching?" And they were like, "Attack on Titan." And I started watching. I haven't finished it yet, but
Yeah.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I've never watched an anime up until that point, and people were like shocked and dismayed.
Yeah, see, this is the thing, man. I mean, I watch Dragon Ball Z, but everybody watches
Aside
Dragon
from
Ball
that,
Z,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
You feel me? So it's like I had y'all know RDC, right?
Yeah.
What's
RDC
that?
World, RDC World. They like Supreme Dream.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So they put me on the anime,
Oh,
and I
word.
started watching that, and it's like it's a whole different world, especially being black and watching anime. That shit is way different. Like the anime debates between black people, like it's like we're not the norm, like anime kind of like nerd type niggas. Like we hood niggas, like we talking about anime, like we like nigga what are you talking about? It's so I feel like black people as creators, we bring a whole different dynamic to to that content. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you, when did black people start liking anime so much?
Shit, they been like
Ben.
yeah.
They been like it. Like it's
I had a couple of homies
Yeah,
when
shout
I
out to
was
m-
little that
Yep.
loved
Yeah.
it. I
Shout
just
out to
never
my
got
ex in
into
college.
it.
neither.
Put me on.
They
Huh.
been fucking with it, but it's like it just now became mainstream. And RDC, as being black creators, they are the ones who was really pushing it. That's when it
Really?
was okay for people to come out and be like, you know what, I fuck with this or I
Right.
fuck with that. Like I give a hats off to them because they put me on, and after they put me on, I just was introduced to a whole new crazy ass world. You feel me? Like it's crazy. But
You know what I like that you did the other day that cracked me up was the fucking where you FaceTime your homies and you was like, yo, shake some ass for me.
yeah, they're
Hey,
my boys.
Shake some ass for me, dog.
So stupid.
Yeah, they're my boys, man. I'm always doing weird shit like that. Like,
And that's what I appreciate about you, man. Whether it's controversial or whether it's, anime or whether it's like you being like, yo, the homies, shake some ass for
hey,
me.
I just bring the vibes, man. I just bring the vibes, like
I like that you don't let the society confine you to what you should and shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's like I feel like either way you can't win. Either way you can't win. You know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole said it best. He said, "The same rope you climb up, the same rope you climb up on, they gonna hang you with." So it's like at the end of the day, it's like if these same people that's watching your content and they just out here supporting you, as soon as you fuck up, they gonna be the same motherfuckers that be like, I'm not fuck with you no more. I don't do this. I don't do that. So it's like, do what you want, and you build a platform from doing what you want, and that's exactly what I did. I built a platform from doing what I want to do. People watch me. Somebody come, they try to say something, and every time somebody goes against what content I'm making, they get attacked by everybody.
Yeah, I bet.
It's literally people going through my comments, waiting for somebody to be against what the fuck. They're waiting. That's why a lot of people don't fuck with me because they can't come and say nothing.
Right.
Because when they do, it's a loads of niggas getting ready to be like, shut your dumb ass up, you stupid ass. This is just satire.
Just because you don't get it.
Yeah, are you fucking stupid? Get your and they be like, oh, no, and they block me, and they'll say something to me like, I made this video about I made a rap song about pedophilia, and somebody was in the comments and they were like, what? I'm confused. I don't know. Like, I feel some type of way. Don't you have a son? Like, why would you put this out? I don't get it. I can't support something like this. it was about 200 comments talking about this is literally just a video.
Right.
Literally just a video. And that's all it is at the end of the day.
There's been a handful of times I'd had to be like I would even make a joke on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
And there was this one time I made some joke tweet about like, you know, like, oh, it's like, I as an Asian dude, I know it's fucked up for Asian women that like it's fucked up that they get fetishized, but like as an Asian man, I'm like, fetishize me. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you do. Put me in a samurai costume, whatever, right? And some people got mad at me, and I was like, do you honestly think that I want a woman to tell me to put a samurai costume on? You know what I'm saying? Like, like
1,000%.
And what? Like, how?
I do think that about you, but I get it.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but where does your brain like? Not where does your brain stop?
It feels like everything is so literal, and everybody takes what's on the internet and applies it to them. That's why certain things they can allow to not even blink twice at, and then other things where you're like, really, you're mad that I like oranges today? Oranges? Like, you wanted to start a riot over an orange because of something they dealt with in their childhood that all of a sudden now they want to be mad.
Wow, you a Trump supporter, Nikki? Damn.
Oh my God! Don't put those words in my mouth.
I feel like it's the need to be progressive. Like, everybody wants to be progressive, and everybody wants to be, they just feel the need to be fake outrage. Like, everybody come look at this. No more. I need everybody to come look at this so we can make something out of nothing. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, oh, Tim is singing a DMX song. That's cultural appropriation.
Oh, that.
Whoa, no one's ever hit me about cultural appropriation before, dog. Chill.
Not for singing DMX.
Just an example. You feel me? Like, it's like me. I'm over here like dancing bachata, and they're like, "Oh, Griffy's over here appropriating Latino." You know?
No.
Like, you know, it's where we're headed.
If you could have one thing that you wish society would adopt, what would it be? As a whole, what do you think? One thing as a whole we need.
That is a very good question. I just feel like we need to. I feel like we need to be more open. Be more open to ideas, because a lot of people nowadays are not open to ideas. Like, it's like, as soon as you say that, and a lot of people really won't agree with what I'm saying, but it's like when somebody says that they voted for Trump, all of a sudden they're a racist, they're this, they're that. People like to identify people with their political views. They like to judge them based on their political views. And it's like, just because someone believes in this doesn't mean they're a terrible fucking person. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm just saying.
I was about to say, y'all heard it here first.
I'm not talking about. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying.
This is an extreme example. People
like to associate political views with them as a person. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to tons of people, and it's like, we're literally the same person. You're just a Republican.
Yeah, you know, I think somewhere along the line, it got to a point where you're not allowed to disagree with someone anymore. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Without it becoming a big deal. Right.
And okay, so let's talk more about this though. The Trump shit. I think people got to a point where they were tired of doing the work to figure it out. So it's just like, all right, fuck it. If you like this dude, you have to be this, right? Because there are a ton of motherfuckers where they say they're a Trump supporter and you ask why, and they can't give you a reason why. They can't quote you any of his policy, what they think he's going to do for the country. So at that point, you're like, oh, so you just like the negative shit you hear him say.
Right.
You fucking racist, you know? And then that whole section got cut out. I'm not even going to ask you why anymore. You say you like him, this is what you are. And it's like, I get it, but at the same time, he's right. People aren't open to it, you know? You just assume shit.
And a lot of people aren't educated on their beliefs.
Yeah, this is true.
They're not.
Right.
They're
they
not.
Believe it just cause.
Right, and there's something beautiful about being able to debate somebody. In order to have a debate, you have to be educated. The least educated person in the room is going to lose the debate.
Definitely.
And what's happening on Twitter is a lot of uneducated people on subjects are getting themselves into these arguments, and by default, what they're doing is, in real life, what would happen is they swing when they lose. We're in an argument, and now you're fighting me physically because you've lost the verbal battle because you are not educated enough to have this conversation.
Right.
And a lot of times on the internet, specifically is that there's too many people that just Google, and we all know how Google works. It's not always
research it.
It's not always true because everybody can put their opinions on the internet.
Of course.
And there is not one concrete source. So now everybody has all these sources and all this research, but they don't know how to debate. And at the end of the debate, you're supposed to be able to look at the person across from you and go, I either understand you or I don't, but I don't hate you. We just differ in opinions. And a lot of the time, this is what we're seeing. And cancel culture really does feel like a lack of understanding and the ability to debate and use it for what it's supposed to be, an exchange of information. So when people go out there and challenge others and make them think, people go, stop that shit.
On everything. I'm glad you brought that up because on Twitter I said before Donald Trump was out of office, I said, give me one credible source, not Vox, because Vox is they're very leftist. So give me one credible source that's not biased, saying that Trump said anything bad about black people. And literally nobody could find a credible source. Not a single person. And I said, let's debate it. I said, let's debate it right now. Tell me one thing that Donald Trump has said bad about black people, and nobody. They were pissed. Like, Donald Trump has said a million bad things about black people. And I was like, where? I said, show me the source. Show me the source. And after you show me the source, tell me in that source where he said it.
He said a couple shaky things about Asian people, but
he said he talked bad about Mexican people, but I've had that conversation too because as dumb as I think Donald Trump is, he's smart. He knows how to say just enough to inflame the right shit without it being him.
He's also an entertainer. Let's look back at the roots. When you go and you really dissect it for what it is, there's a reason why certain people can last in the entertainment industry as long as they do, and then are able to transition into a political party because they understand the art of what politics is. It's essentially marketing. I don't like politics because it really is not about what's right and what's wrong. It has nothing to do with that. It has a lot to do with finances, and has a lot to do with pushing certain narratives. Same with lawyers. There's so many things that are like that. And when we see the average person not understand the difference between the two, that's why people's feelings get so involved, because you're looking at these individuals to help guide you to a better life. And unfortunately, we are being lied to, and we've been lied to from the beginning.
But regardless of all that, I still don't fuck with Trump.
No, we don't fuck with Trump. But also,
he did some shaky stuff.
Hey man, sometimes you just need to start over again, declutter, reorganize. I know your boy. For me, I just need to sit and organize my desktop, delete all the just things I don't need. You know what I'm saying? That's why you need to apply that to not only your life, but your physical situations as well. And if your hair is a little overdue for the same treatment, it's time for the clarifying detox shampoo from Way, okay? You know, we do a lot of things to our hair, products and heat and color, but it's never too late to hit the reset button with clarifying detox shampoo from Way, okay? As a man, sometimes you forget to take care of your hair, but the dope thing about Way, but this stuff right here, you know, I didn't have to think too much about it. I just used it, detoxed myself, and I felt amazing afterwards, okay? All you gotta do is use it once a week to neutralize product buildup, oil, dirt, and hard water from your hair and scalp without stripping away moisture. Now me, you know, I put a lot of product in my hair now that I cut the man bun off, and it does get gunky up there, okay? It's a combination of apple cider vinegar and keratin exfoliates that balances your scalp, plus smooths frizz and creates a lustrous shine. Great for all hair types, even hair treated with keratin chemicals, color, or Brazilian blowout. A signature fragrance that completely hides the smell of apple cider vinegar. It's infused with their dreamy signature Melrose Place fragrance with rose, bergamot, lychee, cedarwood, and white musk. Way was created by celebrity hairstylist Jen Atkins to create the first socially connected hair care brand. Explore their full connection of cruelty, sulfate, and paraben-free hair care, body, and fragrance products, okay? When you're ready to undo some damage, hit the reset button with the Way Detox Shampoo. Go to THOUAI.com and use code NOCHASER to get 15% off your entire purchase. That's THOUAI.com, code NOCHASER. Now, you know, your boy is getting older. I know my hair is beautiful, but your boy is getting older, and, sometimes hair gets thin, hairlines recede, and that's why you need products like Keeps, okay? Because y'all don't understand how common it is out here for men to lose their hair. 2 out of 3 men will experience some form of hair loss by the time they are 35. More than 50 million men in the U.S. suffer from male pattern baldness. There are only 2 FDA-approved medications that can prevent hair loss, and Keeps offers both. Wow. Keeps offers a simple, stress-free way to keep your hair. Convenient virtual doctor consultants and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months. You don't even have to leave your house, okay? Low-cost treatments start at just $10 per month, and Keeps offers generic versions, discreet packaging, and proven results, okay? Keeps has more 5-star reviews than any of its competitors. And look, man, prevention is key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to see results, so act fast, okay? So if you are ready to take action and prevent hair loss and keep your luscious mane looking beautiful, go to keeps.com/nochaser, okay? To receive your first month of treatment for free. That's keeps.com/nochaser to get your first month for free. One more time, that's keeps.com/nochaser.
So when you have the Candace Owens of the world saying, hey, we represent 13% of the population, then you got a million racist white kids spouting those stats without ever actually reading it for themselves and shit. Right. That's what happens. But they felt that way already, but now they got a cosign. So yeah, man, it's a constant fucking struggle.
Got a skit coming out with Candace Owens.
With?
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Her and Tommy Lahren.
Gross.
I love Tommy Lahren. She's amazing.
I hate you, her, and her now.
Do you want to elaborate?
Huh? On the skit?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys will see it. You guys will see it. It'll be amazing.
I got a Patreon question from you. Oh, someone's like, so what YouTubers do you enjoy watching? LongBeach Griffy.
Oh man.
Or what content do you digest and ingest and enjoy?
Hey yo, I love OnlyFans. First of all, I love OnlyFans content. I'm not even playing. I love to support my queens.
Yes.
But my friends are so funny, man. Caleb City, he's like one of the funniest dudes ever, yo. Like, and he's so genuine. Like RDC, you gotta watch Supreme. They're hilarious. They're doing their thing right now.
Yes, I follow.
My friend Lennar, he's hilarious. These YouTubers are like they're crazy. I like David Dobrik for a while before he got canceled.
Right.
But I stopped watching him after that. I mean, I wasn't really watching him like that before, but right. Like it just after a while, just all like I can't watch this dude. Dang. You put me on the spot. Who else do I like to watch?
I mean, I hate this. Whenever people ask me this question of like who else I watch, I'm always like, Ricky Shucks. I
ain't made a video in 3 years.
I can't think of anybody.
Shit, I'll make one video so you can just throw my name out there.
Hilarious. Like, dang, who else do I like to watch?
I ain't got an OnlyFans.
YouTube? What's YouTube?
Yeah, everybody on YouTube.
Well, let me ask you this, bro. Like, okay, well, first of all, let's ask this before I ask this.
Right.
What got you started making sketches and shit like that?
Oh man. Honestly, I was just doing it I would just rant on Instagram and stuff. Like I'd just be sitting there. I'd be like, yo, just talking mad crap about all type of stuff. Like, yeah, like I just be ranting on about all type of stuff. You know, my day, you know, this over here, movies, whatever, right? Yeah. People was like, yo, you should make a Vine. I didn't even really have my own phone at the time. Like I was using my brother's phone. Like I would have his phone because where I'm from, I didn't have nothing. Like the come up was crazy. You feel me? So I'm gonna use my brother's phone. I'm just like, you know, he's like, hey bro, I gotta go somewhere. Let me see. All right, hold on, I'm almost done. Boo. You feel me? Like whatever. And I remember after high school, my dad bought me my first phone. And that's when Vine was dying because Instagram started doing videos, right? So I was like, all right, bet. I started doing, you know, start ranting, just on my own phone now. Like I'm the shit now. I got a Galaxy S7 at the time. So I'm just making my own rants. And then out of nowhere, maybe a couple years past, like 2016, I'm broke as hell. I'm tired of school. I was working 2 jobs. I was working at Target. Love Target. I love my Target fam.
Target's great.
I love my Target fam. You know, they expensive as hell now. I don't know where the hell that came from. But love my Target fam. And I was one day I was all like, I don't want to do this no more. Like I was fed up with everything. I quit one of my jobs. I was still at Target. I dropped out of school. Dropped out. There was no, oh, I'm gonna go back and pick it up later. No. I dropped out of school. I was like, I can't do this. And then I was like, I'm gonna do the video stuff. And I made one video. I was like, okay, you know, ain't nobody really fucking with me. I only had like 5 likes just from my friends. You know what I'm saying? I only have 5 likes from my fans. Then I made like 4 videos, and then on my fifth video, Pokemon Go was going crazy.
Okay.
Well, y'all remember Pokemon Go, right?
I love Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go was insane, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm about to make a video about this. So it was when you playing Pokemon Go and you end up in the hood, right? And I was playing man, I was chasing after a Charizard.
Oh,
and when I was chasing after a Charizard, I was like, oh, a Charizard. And then I guess I ended up in a Pyro because they were like, no, Barizard. And then like that went crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm talking about the next day I hit World Star.
Okay.
I'm outside, I'm running, I'm like, oh, because to be on World Star at that time was huge. You feel me? Everybody wanted to be on World Star. So I'm like, oh shit, boom, boom.
You started running.
I outside. I swear to God, Tim.
This nigga's a movie.
But that wasn't even like the highlight. An hour later, Chris Brown reposted my video.
Oh shit.
Chris Brown reposted my video. I must have cried. I was like, this is insane.
Cried like this. Ooh, 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 ooh.
I wasn't like, give me that. I was like, ugh. Like it was so, it was so crazy. Yeah. So after that, I just started making more content. But that was the origin. I was poor and I just hated what I was doing.
So for you, you know, I know a lot of people. I know some people who like, yo, that's their shit. They just want to make skits online. You know what I'm saying? Or some people they have like they want to use it as a stepping stone to other shit. Like, what is your goal like in your head? Are you like cool just making like, are you just trying to be funny on Instagram, or like what do you have like bigger goals of what you're trying to like do with it, or like what are you trying to do?
At first, I was just trying to live my life. I'm like, okay, this is cool. You know what I'm saying? I made a little bit of money. I'm like, all right, I'm out here chilling. Like, you know, but I mean, always the goal has always been filmmaking. That has always been the goal. Like I would always like make like little small like clips of stuff, just movie trailers. I make movie trailers all the time. Like I wanted to make, that's what I want to do. I wanted to make films and I wanted to make movie trailers. Like I love movie trailers.
Oh, you just want to make trailers?
Yeah, trailers. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, because that's what I would do. I'd make fake trailers all the time. Stuff that didn't even make sense. Like I could literally go around with a camera, this whole thing, and just call it like Office. Literally. And it would turn out dope. Like it'll turn out dope. So, you know, filmmaking has always been like the end goal for me. Like I always love like always being like, you know, behind the camera. Like it's just it's a dope art for me, you know. I
commented on one of your videos and just like it's crazy, like your fans go so hard, bro. Like just me commenting on one video, I got so many people. I commented on a video of him making like how you can't wear certain hats in LA. And I remember, what did I comment, bro? I don't even remember what I commented, but I was just like, it was so annoying that I couldn't wear that hat because it was like, because someone would bang on you somewhere, and like people were all up in my mentions like, what you know about this? I'm like, bro, I'm from LA, bro. Like, get off my dick, bro. I know about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But
do you ever feel like you got to put friend disclaimers like that one's good, leave that one alone, like when they comment?
Nah, because I don't really read comments because I feel like social media is such a toxic place. Yeah. You know, like not even like just reading like negative, just being on that platform, like being on all platforms, because social media is it's in a place now where it's the algorithm is designed to keep you on it. It's designed to keep you on it. Like literally, it doesn't matter what it is. Like if you're on TikTok or whatever, you can be looking up Nike shoes and you go on your Instagram feed and what do you see? Nike Foot Locker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's set up.
I
to
got a
keep
Long
you-
Beach Griffy ad just now. Scrolling through my shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, like
that ass.
yeah. So I mean, it's very toxic, and just being on it, I waste so much time on it.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, like to answer your question, like if somebody say something too crazy to the homies, I'd be like, you gotta chill, chill.
Okay.
But you know, people gonna say what they gonna say. I don't really,
I always reply when I'm like taking a shit because I take long shits, right? I'll be there for like an hour, and that's when I reply to comments. To the point now where if I reply to somebody, they're like, "Oh, you must be taking a shit, dude."
I love when they hit you. This is what grown ass women do. Yeah, bitch, I got time today. Bitch, shit, I'm sitting down.
Yeah, if I hear some out of the line stuff, then I'm gonna reply to it. But I for me, y'all, a stranger's opinion just
Exactly.
It's like I don't even know you. I'm probably never gonna meet you.
Right.
Like, what is you saying? What is that? What's that?
You're not
do for you?
affecting me or my pockets. That's
Exactly.
the most important shit.
Exactly. So.
Well,
you
also,
know.
man, look, congratulations on your new baby.
Oh my
yeah.
God, I love him so much.
Dog.
He's amazing.
When was your baby? Because I feel like our babies are like the exact same age.
Low key.
When was yours born?
I forgot. No. January 20th.
Oh, so
January
mine was
20th.
born literally a
Little-
month after yours,
little
February
Capricorn baby.
16th.
Yeah. Something you said just always run in my mind. You said, let's have an arranged marriage. It
It made sense.
Yeah. He's dope, man. He's dope. We just learning, kicking, drinking bottles.
It's just crazy,
He's
right?
just a baby. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like sometimes I look, I'm like, I made that. Like,
It's wild.
yeah, it's crazy. But fatherhood is dope. It changes. It
All right.
changes you.
What would you want your little baby to learn from your videos?
Nothing, because I'm not even gonna show him it. I feel like he has to know. He has to have an understanding of
Yeah.
things before I can just go in and be like, okay, so here's my video about trans, and he's like, he has no idea what that group goes through or whatever. I don't want to show him that, and he goes out of nowhere and says some crazy stuff to some
He
people.
just learned
It's
how to suck on a bottle. So-
Right.
Yeah,
And then imagine by the time he's able to comprehend that, how much changes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The world could be completely different in 10 years.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, Lord knows 10 years ago, I've deleted so many tweets already. You feel me? The times have changed already in just the past 10 years. So who knows how different it'll be in 10 years from now, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was gonna say, what is one thing you want your child to know about you? Like, say, I mean, heaven forbid, but like, you're not here no more. What's one thing that you would want him to know about you?
That just to be honest, just to be an honest person. That I was an honest person, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. You asked some really good questions that I just can't answer. It's wild. Yeah, I just want him to.
I think knowing that you're an honest person is one of the best things.
Yeah.
And
For
rare.
someone to know about
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, last question. Where the hoes at?
Where are the hoes?
Don't
Listen,
ask.
I don't have no hoes.
Me neither.
I don't have no hoes.
No
Me
hoe.
neither.
They trouble. They
are trouble.
Smart
is
man.
You passed the test.
Smart mans. All y'all smart men.
Yeah,
I don't know no hoes.
they are-
We gonna talk about this Candace Owens thing after.
I'm with the
Rick
homies.
is not over.
You don't
that,
really.
by the
That was
way.
a joke. You don't really have a video camera. I was fucking around.
Bro, you got me mad as fuck at him over here.
I was playing around.
Nigga.
Yeah,
I was
You
really
was
about to pull this
joking.
nigga in the back room like,
them
yo,
was
what
jokes.
is you doing, bitch?
I was completely playing around.
Did you?
That's
You said you sure you wasn't wanting
hilarious.
to drink after? You said
Now I'm
you-
looking at him like,
Now you looking at him, you sure? That's what you wanted to
That's
turn down?
hilarious.
Oh
Well,
my
shit, man.
God.
Shout out to Long Beach Griffy, man. I'm a fan. I'm low key like I admire that you're so brave and fearless in what you do, dog. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because like the more I do my shit, it's like the more I feel like I'm cautious of what I do. You feel me? So it's like
Yeah.
I watch your shit and I'm kind of like, I'm damn near jealous of how free you are. You feel
Yeah,
me?
I feel like you shouldn't put a censor on anybody. Like once you have to censor your content, like I feel like it's just you shouldn't have to do that. Like you should be able to make what you want to make. You know what I'm saying? As long as the intent is okay. You know what I'm saying? As
Right.
long as the intent isn't malicious and you out here, you know, targeting certain groups of people and making it like nobody wants that. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I love everybody. I got love for everybody.
But I'm trying to go mainstream, so
He said, "Listen, I will continue to censor myself so these checks can come in."
Listen, that's one of the reasons why I'm not out there. Like that's like one of the reasons why people tell me every time like project managers at Netflix are all like, dude, after this cancel culture shit, you're gonna blow up. And I'm all like, dude, I'm good on YouTube. Like I don't want to be an actor. I'm solid. Like leave me alone. Like I'm solid. I'm solid.
Hey man, well props to you. I appreciate you for pulling up, dog.
Hey, thank you. We
Thank you,
finally
man.
did it.
We finally did it. Let's I'm gonna just have you write some sketches for me, dog, and then
You sure?
Get it.
No, I'll cut out the crazy shit, and then
And
we'll
then you
knock
will
it
have
out.
nothing.
You don't have anything. I was just about to say that. You won't have
Nothing.
anything.
Maybe me and him sitting on the couch. I'm down though. I'm
Gummy
with it.
bears.
Hey, all right, fuck it. We doing a mukbang. Let's get it.
Find your middle ground.
All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. Oh, anything you want to blast, shout out?
Plug.
Shout out to Lakeith Stanfield. That's it.
Shout out to Lakeith Stanfield. Let's get it. Thank you for watching No Chaser Thank you for watching No Chaser Podcast. I'm Tim Chantarangsu.
I'm Ricky Shucks.
I'm Nikki Blaze.
Bye.